Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh to my beloved lecturer, Puan Nur Hikmah binti Wan Mokhtar, and my name is UMAR RUSHDAN, and my matrix number is DSB18F2032, and my class is, I'm from class DSB4A. So today I would like to present about my passive reading, which is the case study for environmental science subject, DCA 5182. Okay, moving to our next slide, the introduction of green building. Green building is a practice creating structures and using processes that are environmental, responsible, and resource efficiency throughout a building life cycle. There are many types of life cycles, from sitting to design, construction, operation, maintenance, renovation, and deconstruction. A green building is energy efficient, water efficient, protects occupants' health, comfort, improve productivity, reduce waste, promotes recycling and reusing materials, disposable pollution and environmental degradation, preserve natural landscape, ensures the sustainability and use natural available local materials. So what is the importance of green buildings? It grows and development of our community has a large impact on our natural environment. The manufacturing, design, construction, and operation of the building in which we live and work are responsible for the consumption of many of our resources. And the green concepts and techniques in the building sector can help address international issues like water efficiency, reduction in fossil fuel use for community handling of consumer waste, and conserving natural resource. And most importantly, these concepts can enhance occupants' health, productivity, and well-being. So there are the benefits of environmental and social benefits. So for the environmental benefit there are four. The first one is enhance and protect biodiversity and ecosystem, improve air and water quality, reduce waste streams, conserve and restore natural resources. So for the social benefit is enhance occupant health and comfort, improve indoor air quality, minimize strain on local utility infrastructure, improve overall quality of life. And this is the building that I choose for my passive building, CII Green Business Center, which located in Hyderabad, Telangana. The promoter is Confederation of Indian Industry, CII, and the site area is 4.5 acres. The architect is A.R. Karen Grover, as known as KGA, and the landscape architect is Professor Muhammad Shahir. And the MEP consultant is Dr. P.C. Jain and Mr. Hashish Rakeja, from India. About the CII Green Business Center in Hyderabad is the first LEED Platinum rated building in India, and it offers advisory services to the industry in the areas of green building, energy efficiency, water management, environmental management, renewable energy, and green business incubation and climate change activities. So this is the key green features in the building that I choose. Renewable energy, which is using solar PV system, indoor air quality monitoring, high efficiency HVAC system, and high performance glass, natural daylight, and a passive cooling system using wind towers, roof gardens, and rainwater harvesting. And the extensive landscape is home to 600 varieties of trees, most of which are native and adaptive to local climate condition. So the landscape, the tree landscape for this building they are choosing is the most adaptive to the local climate, so that the trees cannot be damaged and it can contribute more benefits to the surrounding. Now I would like to talk about Hyderabad. Hyderabad is the capital of the state of Andhra Pradesh, and is one of the fastest growing economic states in India. The city is elevation of 544 meters, and the temperature during the month of summer is anywhere around 40 Celsius, and in the month of winters the average temperature is about 60 Celsius. Best time to visit the state's Hyderabad is during the month of September to March. So the climate in Hyderabad is tropical, wet and dry. The summer average maximum temperature is 40 degrees Celsius, which is high and very hot, and the average minimum temperature is 25 degrees Celsius. In winter, the average maximum temperature is 28 degrees Celsius. Average minimum temperature is 30 degrees Celsius, and annual rainfall is 79 cm approximately. Okay, and this is the temperature for this is the average temperature in Hyderabad. During the summer month, the mercury goes as high as 42 Celsius, while in winters the minimum temperature may come down to as low as 12 Celsius. And the relative humidity in Hyderabad is, the humidity in the morning is very high, exceeding 80% from July to September. And in the dry months of March, April and May, humidity is generally low, with an average of 25 to 30% and decreases to 20% at individual stations. Now I would like to talk about thermal comfort. Thermal comfort is a condition of mind that expresses satisfaction with the thermal environment and is assessed by subjective evaluation, and heat transfer is proportional to temperature difference. So this will make our body feel comfortable without sweat, no cold influenced by radiation, conduction and convection. The situation maintaining this standard of thermal comfort for occupants of the building or other enclosure is one of the more important goals of HVAC, which is heating, ventilation and air conditioner design engineer. So this is the example on the summer days, summer night, winter day and transitional period. This is the double glass window, which is good for thermal comfort because it can trap the heat inside the window. So when they transfer the heat from the sun through the window, after they're going through the window, the temperature will decrease inside the building, so that makes more cold inside than the outside. Double glazed glass is comprised of two or more panels of glass, each separated by an air or gas filled the cavity that is completely sealed, forming a transparent insulating barrier between the interior of your space and outdoor. As you can see on the picture that I put here, you can see there are gaps between the glass, the first glass and the second glass. So the gap, they are filled with air or gas, and the function is to reduce outside noise. So the double glazing provides enhanced acoustics, creating a seamless transmission of light through windows while restricting the amount of internal noise reaching inside. And the second one is illuminate your space. Allow for larger window spaces, opening your home up to more natural light and better view. So you can get more natural light and better view, which is very important for humans to work in the good environment. And the last is UV protection. So the double glazed glass can also use for UV protection, because the sun can glare down on double glazed glass and your items inside, including your lamp, will not fade. The glass offers UV protection against the sun's harsh rays, which is not good for our skin. And this is the pictures I showed, the computer control and the little about the double glazed glass, which is glass, airspace, spacer, decision and seal. There are three types of passive energy, which is roof garden, water building and wind tower. So this is the shape of a building. The shape is most important things for architecture to build their building, because every shape has its own benefits. But for this one, the rectangle and circular, the formation of positive and negative pressure zones when wind flow around it, and the pressure coefficient Cp can be used with the wind velocity to calculate positive and negative pressure loads. So the image is shown on this slide, as you can see. Green building tour. So the green building tour, the first one is central courtyard, second one is roof garden. The function of roof garden is to protect heat penetration, cut down heat island effect, and the third one is high performance glazing to bring in natural light while minimizing heat ingress, and usage of light glazing and vision glazing. Jali wall is for bringing in natural light as well as ventilation. Okay, so this is our first green building tour, which is a courtyard. So the function of courtyard is act as a light vest, illuminating adjacent work areas. As you can see, the middle of this building is an empty space, so that the light can go inside and spread out to entire building. And when the light is not sufficient, sensors trigger the deployment of efficient electric lights. So this is the function. And when the light is dimmer, it is automatically control the illumination levels, turning the light off when they are unnecessary. Also, occupancy sensors prevent a light from being switched on at place that did not use. Okay, so this is the example of internal lighting. For the first one, for the first row image, the difficult in the lower story is the ventilation is difficult conduction of supply air, in summer danger of overheating in the upper story, and for the particular characteristic is for the access zone. And to the open to one side, the benefit is lighting is very good and ventilation is good. In summer, effective shading